What's up, everybody? Welcome to Oration. I'm Greg Miller. While you were out living your life, looking around at turkeys going gobble, 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 the fine people at Oreo are making endless variations of Milk's favorite cookie. So thanks to your support over on patreon.com/KindaFunny, I'm tearing open new packages and giving you tasty reviews without any calories. If you like that, make sure you like the video, subscribe to our channel, and share us with your friends. Today, we're reviewing Double Stuff gluten-free Oreos. This has been one that has been a much requested Oreo out there, and I know what you're saying. Gluten-free, Greg. Have we hit the bottom of the barrel on Oreos? Why would you do this? Why would you waste your time, waste the company's money, waste our precious viewing? No, ladies and gentlemen, what you need to understand is, of course, some people, nay, everyone masturbates. And what happens when you masturbate is you roll the dice. You roll the dice. You know you're sinning, but you're doing it because it feels good, aren't you, little Timmy and Tommy over there, right? You're flicking the bean, you're stroking the pole, and you're saying, you know what? I know that this is an affront to God, but I will do it. And most of the time we get away with it. Why? God's up there. He's worried about hurricanes and viruses and all sorts of stuff. He doesn't have time to micromanage like that. But once in a while, he's got a chill moment. And he sees this happen. And what does he do? He has to dole out punishment. And sometimes it's, okay, you know what? You're going to lose your hair. Sometimes, you know what? You're going to be short. Sometimes it's both of those things if you masturbate a lot. But other times, what happens is, hey, you know what? I have to smite you, and I'm going to make you allergic to gluten, and so you can't eat bread or drink beer, or I guess eat Oreos. Who would have thought there's gluten? There's gluten in everything good. You know what I mean? Nick, tell me, if I wake up tomorrow like, Greg, you got to be gluten-free. I'll be like, well, I'm going to be free of this earth is what I'm going to be free.
I feel like you should just mash those up and use that thing as a pillow because that's all the gluten-free Oreos.
Well, maybe we're wrong. You know what I mean? We're going to get in there. We're going to see what's up. We're going to get in here and see what's up.
I'll know the second those things hit your lips. I'll know.
Every Oreation begins with the patented first look. And of course, that includes the bouquet if you're a new viewer. If you're a new listener, we don't put this out as an audio podcast. I don't know how you got it. So here we go. Now, Nick, what I want to tell you, and it might surprise you, is they smell like normal Oreos. They smell like normal Oreos. We got it, and look at that. That is what you want to see from a first look. They look pristine.
They do look good.
The whites, nice and bright. The cookies intact. I'm not getting that. I'm not getting a bunch of smashed cookies, and nobody wants that. Oreos are gluten-free. All right, double stuff Oreo gluten-free.
Well, they still have sugar in them, right?
Well, sugar's not gluten, right?
I don't know what gluten is, and I think it's a myth.
So it'd be the cookie that's different, right? Oh, now here's what you know. I love the attention to detail, everybody knows. You know what I mean? That's why a Halloween Oreo gets me going, because I got some fun shapes on it. So look at this one. On the Oreo itself, right, it's your traditional looking Oreo, but it says gluten-free on there. It's got gluten-free right into the cracker part of the cookie, as Kevin would say.
Wow, they really just drive that in just so your tongue can know that it's gluten-free.
Well,
if it reads that
Nick,
way.
as you know, on a very infamous episode of KFAF, I was able to go 10 for 10.
You were
able to guess what, and like as you know, as a master of the Oreo, I need all my senses need to work. So if I'm getting it from the taste bud, if I can, and I can taste gluten-free the words, that's helpful. But again, first look there, this is like a miraculous cookie. It looks like what you'd expect to find in the commercials. It's so good, you know what I mean? But of course, it's not about the looks; it's about the taste. So let's go here. All right, we're moving on to the taste section of Oration. Everyone, thank you, Roger.
Some good crunch sounding happening there.
Oh, they're fresh as the day they were born. You know what I mean? That flavor seal pouch they got it going on. If I was blindfolded again, KFA hadn't been canceled by Tim. I'm blindfolded again. I'm out there doing God's work, not masturbating. You put the Oreo in my mouth. The first thing I would speak to, and this is going to catch you off guard, I think. The first thing I would speak to is the frosting is softer, and there's an aftertaste to it, which then has me going, did they remove the gluten from the cream? I would have assumed they moved the gluten from the cracker. Gluten.
Again, we don't know what gluten is. It could be everywhere. It could be in the air you breathe. It could be in the soil you grow your plants. We don't know gluten in this house.
Where they remove The gluten, like, where did the gluten go from? Is what I don't understand. You know?
I'm just gonna Google gluten and see if we can start there. I think we need to start farther.
Okay,
back.
here we go.
So here's what I'm gonna say right here, Greg, based on my quick research of what gluten is. First off, blown away. Gluten is the general name for the proteins found in wheat. Gluten helps food maintain their shape, acting as glue that holds food together. So if the texture is different of the
so it is
of
from
the
the
cream, that's probably what you're getting. It's probably gluten-free cream.
I would have never thought that it was the gluten-free cream. You know what I mean?
I always associate gluten with bread, and it's because cream's not bread, and we're idiots. You're like, why would they need to take it out of the cream?
Back to the topic at hand here. You would have put it in my mouth. I would have bit into it. I would have said the cream seems different. It seems softer. It seems more pliable. It seems a little, seems, I would say fresher to a degree, right? But that doesn't make any sense. What I will tell you now is there is an aftertaste I'm not a fan of. What I'll tell you is at first, I'll do another bite too. I'm not afraid. You know what I mean? See, it's so close to being an Oreo. You would give this to me, and this is where I would start throwing out a Hydrox idea. What are you trying to pull on me? But the cracker is too good. The cracker part of the cookie is too good.
That's what I'm saying. Like, does it taste like a Newman's O? Like, does it taste like an off-brand Oreo? Is that
It tastes different. There's some. I would know something's going on. I don't think I would have jumped to there not being gluten. But this aftertaste, I'm not a fan of.
You got to try the icing by itself.
Look at the young prince.
Well, hold on. We're on to the twist test, so we'll get it right here. All right. Okay. We knock out two things. It's taste and twist. Put it all together. Twist that base. All right. So here you go. So here's your twist. Your number one twist. Number one.
Oh, that's clean. Perfect. But again, of course it's going to be clean, Greg. There's no gluten in it.
There's no bonding agent, as we all know it's bonding.
So whatever, do that again. Do it all the time.
Now,
you really got in there. You got that tongue underneath it, dude. It's like a little shoehorn.
No. Hold on, I'm doing the cream. See, it's all fun and games till the aftertaste, where I'm like, am I drinking a Diet Coke kind of thing? It's hanging on the back of the palate, See, you might have said, Greg, what was up with that? Nick, you're like, oh my God, you did the tongue weird there, right? Oreo cream, the way it pops out, is that you can get under and go boom and just get a nice little disc of it, right? But that's because of its bonding not only to the cookie together as one glob of cream, but this one didn't do it. This one left some cream on the side when I did that move. Just something to think about, that it's not the same cream. We've covered that it's not the same cream. I know. Anyways, it was 2 out of 3 is the twist test. Here comes number 2. I don't expect anything different. Oh, it wasn't a good one. It wasn't a good one. Okay, wow. I don't think it's been a long time on this show since we had somebody fail the twist test. Let's see what happens. Make or break number 3 here, Raj. Insert the drum roll. All right, good job. Not perfect, but again, concessions have to be made. I'm not knocking it. I understand. You got caught hating down your pants. Jesus saw it, and now you can't eat bread. I understand this sucks, and you're looking for any kind of out. And so you're like, okay, cool. These cookies with their not great bonding is how it's got to be. I would say first look great. Taste, almost all the way there. Then you got the twists. It's a border. I mean, they pass kind of. Again, this is what you have to go with when you have a bonding agent that misses what apparently is what they put on the space shuttle to put the heating tiles to gluten. We'll now go to milk pairing, of course. It's Milk's favorite cookie. We have to make sure that it pairs well with milk. Now, Roger, is there gluten? If I had celiac, can I drink milk? Is there gluten in milk?
Is there gluten in milk? I'm gonna Google that right now.
Oh, I do not like the aftertaste. It's like when you got the bad gum. It's time to pair it with milk, see how it goes. And we're gonna do the McElroy moment here, as everybody knows. 1, 2, 3. Bring back. This is a big thing of how absorbent is a gluten-free. Now the cookie, I guess, it shouldn't be any different. I think the cookie's the same. And the cookie took the milk very well. Or the cracker, If they removed the gluten, if there was gluten at all, in the Oreo cookie cracker part of the cookie, if they removed there, they did a bang-up job, because I can't taste the difference here. You know what I mean? And again, you put on my tongue, cracker nailed, cream, not my jam, but there are people like Nick who like Diet Coke and like that kind of weird chemical taste. With milk, it does in fact eliminate it. I don't have the aftertaste right now from the cream. So we're in interesting territory here. It's time for the final score. Great first look, even though it turned out there was this one who's all mashed up in the end. But I've seen worse. I've seen worse from Oreos. So great first look. Taste, I don't love, obviously, but I don't hate. Again, I understand this is any port in a storm kind of thing. That's the other thing. We're grading on a curve here, Nick. This isn't me saying this is the Oreo you need to buy. This is me saying, hey, Oreo person who has celiac now, you can't eat gluten. You can have single stuff or you can have double stuff. These are your options. How much do you weigh Milk's favorite cookie into the equation of this is the only cookie this person can eat? It's this, and then they can drink water and eat raw chicken. Or no, I guess they can cook the chicken. There's probably not gluten in chicken once you cook it.
Probably be safe to eat the raw chicken though, right?
I'm going to give it a flat 6. It's okay. You know what I mean? Again, a 6, in the land of the blind, the one-eyed person is king. You know what I mean? So like if you haven't been able to eat Oreos for years because it makes your tummy go grumble, 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 I understand. So this is what you got to do. And you've been gone. You've been out of the game so long, you're not going to know what you're eating. You know what I mean? I could feed you sand and tell you it's probably an Oreo. You'd believe it. I would never recommend these Oreos, but I would never talk you out of them. So that's the way the cookie crumbles for gluten-free Oreos. But what do you think? Please leave your review in the comments below. Like the video, share it with your friends, subscribe to our channel. But most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, let me know the Oreos I'm missing in the comments. Shout out ones you haven't seen us review and where you found them. I can't stress that enough. You can take a photo of it on a shelf, but it all looks the same. I need to know what store to go to get that Oreo. Of course, you can plan on more episodes of Oration if you support us over on patreon.com/KindaFunny. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, keep on dunking.
I did my cookies in your milk. I did my cookies in your milk.
You don't go to Hardee's, order the $6 burger, giant curly fries, and then say, give me a Diet Coke.
I'm like, I do. I would do that. Exactly. That's exactly what I would do.
You guys are monsters.